Ayo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Now, the build I have for you today happens to be the best Glitch Lonzo Ball build, and what you're watching behind me happens to be the process of me setting up the base for this glitched point guard Lonzo Ball build. But before we get into it, I gotta discuss something, because at the time of recording this audio, 3 hours ago, 2K released a courtside about NBA 2K23 and all the changes they've made. Now, for all of you that for all of you that looked at that post, what did you think the post meant? Because honestly, for me, the moment I saw some crap like, oh yeah, NBA 2K22 was the best defensive, they were basically insisting defense in NBA 2K22 is great. And I don't know about you, but seeing fading threes, people hiding behind pick and rolls, people running zones to hide crappy defenders, all that, like, it shows me this game defensively was ass. Bigs started to clog the paint. I personally believe they should have gone back to the original way, whereby in NBA 2K22, for those of you who remember Next Gen when it first started, it was hard to make jump shots. I mean, steals were kind of OP, I'll give you that. They should have been nerfed. But playing perimeter defense was nice because you could lock people up when you knew which way they were going. Whereas nowadays, yeah, it's ass. But yeah, let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to do as that new overlay says, like, comment, share the video, and also hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. Now let's get into this build. So now that we've managed to set up the base for this glitched point guard Lonzo Ball build, we're gonna go straight through the process of how you set it up to be the best glitched Lonzo Ball build. Now, as most of you know, Lonzo Ball happens to be my favorite ball brother out of the three. I do got love for LaMelo and LiAngelo, but it's a thing of Lonzo's play. Like, Lonzo's a do-it-all type of guy, i.e. he does whatever the team needs to win, because if you saw him in New Orleans, he's a lot different from how he plays in Chicago, which was a lot different from how he played in LA, where he struggled mainly because of the pressure people were putting on him. But anyway, that's not for this video. This video is focused on how you make this glitch Lonzo Ball point guard build. Now, as most of you know, starting point guard, right-handed, jersey number 2 for the Chicago Bulls, alongside Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Now, what you're seeing in the background right there happens to be the LaMelo Ball build that you probably saw a few days ago, but now we're going to show you how to make a Lonzo one. Now, Lonzo is an inch shorter than LaMelo at 6'6", so we decided to also, you know what I'm saying? Actually, hold on, something's wrong right here. All right, cool. We're going to reduce the height down to 6'5", because once we move it up to 6'6", as you can see, the weight stays at 175 pounds. That's a quick thing for you in case when you set up the glitch. Actually, you wouldn't have seen that when you set up the glitch, but yeah, just in case you ever wonder why the weight's not matching up. But we're using the wingspan glitch of 6'5" wingspan with a 6'6" height. Weight-wise, we're leaving it at 175 pounds because we want him as light as possible to help us with movement. And then body shape-wise, we're obviously stuck with slight because, again, as you saw, the weight is below the bare minimum for a 6'6" guard. Now, before we get into the skill breakdown for this here Lonzo Ball build, I do gotta say thank you for all the support you guys have been showing to the channel. We are really close to the release of NBA 2K23. We're like a month away. So I do gotta say thank you for riding with me through it. I do enjoy seeing that you guys are still watching the videos, liking the videos, dropping the comments. As most of you know, I enjoy you dropping the comments, because even if the comments are critiquing, I always do take the critique on and do the best I can with what you tell me. So I do gotta say thank you. But I also gotta say, like today's video if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a comment, tell me what you think about the build. Share the video if you get a chance, and if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. Now, as most of you know, I always got to go through the physicals first, so we went with an 85 when it comes to speed, 85 when it comes to excel, as well as when it comes to the stamina. As you know with me, I always got to go in 95. Now, the one thing I do gotta love about the Ball brothers is they're not the type of dudes to really bang it on you too tough at the rim. So fortunately, with builds based around them, we don't have to worry about getting elite contact dunks. So we're going with a 70 when it comes to the vertical. Plus the fact that they're so tall means we can't get small contact dunks, so we don't need to go with an 80 when it comes to the vertical either. But we will be going with an 84 when it comes to the driving dunk, just because, if most of you know, that's the minimum you need for pro contact dunks. When it comes to the layup, I was a bit stingy because, yeah, Lonzo might be good at finishing at the cup and stuff, but trust me, I really needed to emphasize other parts of his gameplay, because out of the Ball brothers, he happens to be the best two-way player out of them all, in my personal opinion. So we gave him a 68 when it comes to the driving layup, as well as a 51 when it came to the close shot. It will make sense when I finish the rest of the build. Now, in total, that gives us 13 total finishing badge points, which aren't too great when you look at them, but trust me, it's because, as I said, Lonzo is a do-it-all player, and if you watch him in Chicago right now, there's very little finishing at the rim. There's a lot more of shooting, which is why, shooting-wise, we decided to give him an 81 when it came to the mid-range jump shot, because we wanted him to have the ability of being able to knock him down at a decent clip. as well as giving him an 89 when it came to the 3 ball, because as I said, his main role in Chicago right now is that boy stays out of 3 and spreads the floor, whilst DeMar DeRozan kills it from mid and inside, and Zach LaVine does the same from 3, mid, and inside. And then when it came to the free throw, I decided to give him a 77 because, again, you might want to take this build into the wreck, in which case you should be able to at least shoot free throws and not be scared when people foul you. Now, as you can see, we finished with 28 total finishing badge points, and these ones are delicious in the fact that everything is gold outside of difficult shots, and majority of badges are Hall of Fame. Key ones being Hall of Fame corner specialist, sniper, fade ace, lucky number 7, as well as slippery off ball and set shooter. Now, playmaking. Lonzo and LaMelo happen to be some of the, like, when it comes to playmakers in the league, I put them in that second to great tier, i.e. they're not the greatest playmakers, but they're a level right beneath, which is why we do got to show respect when it comes to their playmaking. So with Lonzo, I decided to go with an 88 when it comes to the pass accuracy. Yes, this does not allow us to get dimer, but it's mainly because I had to put some more emphasis on another part of his gameplay which really stands out, which a majority of you Lonzo Ball stands, including myself, will know what I'm talking about, but I'll show it to you in a sec. So we went with an 88 when it comes to pass accuracy. When it comes to the ball handle, we do got to go with an 87 because we do want to get at least gold unpluckable. And then speed with ball, we always got to max it out at an 84 because, again, we want to keep it as close to speed and excel as we can because we don't want you to feel any different when you're running with the build. Now, this here happens to be the key reason why we were saving so many points off of other attributes. Defense and rebounding. This man Lonzo is something else when it comes on defense. Pause, man. Pause. Comes to defense. Pause. Anyway, we decided to go with an 85 when it comes to perimeter defense. Steal, as you can guess, we decided to max it out at an 86. Block, we decided to go with a 65 because, again, it allows us to get Silver Intimidator as well as Pogo Sticks and Bronze Chase Star Artist. And then when it comes to the rebounding, we decided to go with a 71 when it comes to the defensive, as well as a 66 when it comes to the offensive. Now that gives us a grand total of 23 total defensive badge points on this here Lonzo Ball build, with the key thing being gold interceptor, ankle braces, clamps, pick dodger, pickpocket, Hall of Fame off-ball pest, silver intimidator, menace, box, pogo stick, bronze rebound chaser, rim protector, and worm, as well as bronze chase star artist. Now, I really wanted to make sure this Lonzo Ball build had the ability to shoot the ball, play defense, and play make, mainly because, as I said, in Chicago right now, that is his main role. Knocking down threes as much as he can, because you'll notice majority of his shots are threes, as well as playmaking when he gets the opportunity, but more than anything, locking up on the defensive side of the ball, because the boy is tall as hell and moves quick. But as you can see, that gives us a grand total of 23, 52, is that 52? Yeah, that's 52. 60, 80, 93 total badge points on this here Lonzo Ball build, which I think is about the same badge count as the LaMelo one. But if you manage to rebirth this build as well as finish all 8 seasons of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, that gives you a grand total of 105 total badge points on this here Lonzo Ball build. Now, getting straight into the takeovers, I do gotta go first things first. Actually, first things first, I gotta go spot of precision, because as I said, right now his main job is sitting out there parking it up and just killing people, which is what he happens to do nicely from 3. And then on the secondary take, I do got to go with extreme clamps, because as I said, he's mainly staying out there spreading the floor and then defensively just clapping the crap out of everybody. So I got to go with spot of precision for my first take. The secondary take, we got to go with extreme clamps. Now what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a two-way three-point playmaker, the likes of, look at that! I am proud of that right there, because last time we got Lonzo and LaMelo in the LaMelo Ball build video, and now we get two-way three-point playmaker, which is different from a playmaking shot creator, and the very first shades of we get is Lonzo Ball. I don't get why John Wall is in here, like, no cruelty to John, I got love for him, but I take a two-way mid-range playmaker or something for John rather than a three-point playmaker. For Baron Davis, I see it because that man was just unstoppable. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, which if you did, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. And if you have a comment on what you think of the build or what we could have done differently on the build, then do me a favor, go ahead and drop that down below in the comments. And maybe tell me what build you want to see next, because we are currently on the schedule, but hey, we will see what we can fit in. Now, hopefully, I'll catch y'all in a bit. It's been your boy, Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. Deuces.